Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. This is the Youth Mind Space where the focus is to help the youth maneuver through day to day challenges so that they may be able to navigate through their lives swiftly. Now, today, we shall be focusing on something amazing considering Valentine's is coming up. We shall be looking at self care routines. How do you take care of yourself? Now, today we shall be focusing on three things, that is self care routine, importance of self care, and different ways to take care of your mental health. Now, with that said, let's just get right into it. What is the importance of self care, firstly? Obviously, at the top of my head, to reduce stress. Taking care of yourself is just like being in a relationship with yourself. That's basically it. What you would like somebody to do to you, maybe your loved one, now you do that to yourself. That's what self-care is, and it helps reduce stress. It lowers the risk of illnesses because obviously your stress levels are lowered and you won't be so clouded in your head, so you're less prone to catch something, to get a disease. And it increases your energy. Like, if you take care of yourself, it's like you're pumping yourself up with some, like, let's say you're 0%, you take care of yourself, you're 10, take care of yourself 50, take care of yourself 100, and you have so much energy to do whatever that you set your mind upon. That is so important, and we're going to look at different ways in which you can take care of yourself. Another importance of self-care is that it helps one build resilience, because self-care, let's define it some more, is an activity that can help you build your self-esteem. Yes. So once your self-esteem is high, resilience automatically becomes high, because for example, if you, god forbid, you lose your job, right? Your self-esteem is still on top. That means you'll still have resilience, you'll still have the tough skin to say, I can do this, I can do whatever it takes for me to get the next job, climb from whatever place I am in life to the next place. It builds your resilience because you're like, I can do this. I love myself. And I know I'm capable of doing this. So those are some importance of self-care and facts. Let me just point this out. In a national survey, Americans cited some benefits of self-care as enhanced self-confidence at 64%. Yeah, I said that. And it has increased productivity at 67%. So you'll be more, as I mentioned, energized. So your productivity is going to be like, you'll even be wondering, like, am I a bullet? Because I'm moving so fast. Where did this energy come from? And it's so simple. You just need to love yourself, take care of yourself, and you'll do things that will even shock you. You accomplish so much in so little time that you'll be wondering, where did I get this energy from? As opposed to when you don't have energy, you feel like depressed, you don't feel like doing nothing, you don't want to get out of bed, everything is just like you know. So yeah, increased productivity at 67, and happiness that everybody looks for at 71%. Like, self-love increases your happiness by that much. Now you know. Now you know. That's amazing. Now let's look at some pillars of self-care. They are 7 pillars. That is a mental, emotional, physical, environmental, spiritual, recreational, and social. What do they mean? Social. Make sure the people around you, the people you interact with, are just positive people, because if you interact with, let's say for example, at your workplace, your boss is like so rude, so mean, how do you expect your day to be? How do you expect basically your life to be. When you get there, like, I don't want to see this person. You'll be running all around the hallways so that you can avoid that person because you don't want to get indulged in whatever conversation that's obviously negative. Yeah. And when you go home, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm done with that. That time I had with that person. And when you wake up, you're like, like it's just a cycle, which is let's talk about spiritual. You to have your spirituality on check, because obviously, and that is something that I love to emphasize in this channel, is that you need God. You need God. You need God. I said that 3 times to just show you how important it is. You cannot survive without him. And my favorite verse that I like to stress also is Luke 1:37. For with God there is nothing that will be impossible, meaning everything is possible with him, including the issues that you have, the feelings that you have, the feelings that you want to achieve. They are all going to be capable with him inside it. So you need to have your spirituality on check. If you need to take a break and pray, take it, because you need to be at your highest for you to perform your highest. If you need to take the day off, go to a prayer center, do what you gotta do, but your spirituality has to be on check. Get me right on that. If anything, out of everything on this list, I can put that as number one, and you should do so too. What else? Environmental. Basically, the space around you should be peaceful. What do I mean? If you are having stress in, like, let's say for example, you're in, I'm sorry, I have to use this example. You're in CBD, there's the bus, there's people hitting you. Move, move. There's everybody's in a hurry to go somewhere. That is not quite an environment for you to flourish, or for you to um, gather yourself and be mindful and achieve peace. No, it is not. That is why I tell you, if you need to take some time, take some time. Go to a quiet garden, go to your bedroom, your house, pray, take some peace. You need peace. Everybody needs peace. Oh gosh. I cannot stress on that enough. You need peace. So make sure that your environment is fine. And physical, you need to be doing exercise, because you need that energy, you need that flexibility, you need that pump. And let me just move on to the next process, because I feel like I'm getting into what I wanted to say. So that is the self-care routine. Everybody loves self-care. Yes, everybody loves self-care. So I'm sure you have a long list of some routines, how you can achieve self-care in your personal life, in the lives of your loved ones. And question, why do you not do them? Why don't you challenge yourself? I don't want to say for so long. Let's say 1 hour or 30 minutes. You know what? 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes after you finish this video, try love yourself. Switch your phone off or switch it on, because sometimes people need to watch something that's relaxing, some relaxing music. Or if not, switch it off. Go put some oil on your hands, your body, massage yourself. It's not like you have to spend money to love yourself. You don't. Go take a cold or hot shower, whatever you like. Go cook yourself a lovely meal. Just love yourself. Whatever you want someone to do for you, do it for you, because you can. You literally can. What else? Make your space, arrange your space, and that will make you so excited to use your space the next time. If it's your desk, arrange your desk. If you need a picture there, go print the picture and put it right there. If you need a verse that encourages you, printing is how much? Surely. And if you work at an office, it's free. So these things are not like, basically, you need to love yourself so you can achieve all these things, that long list that you have for your life. Yeah. Yes, so just try read the Bible. What else? Go for a walk. So many things. Write in your journal. Plan your goals. What else? Comb your hair, do your makeup, dress up well, sweetheart. It's not that hard. Now, let's look at a typical um day of self-care, right? Um, in this, what I'm about to say, I might mention some things that I do myself. So let's begin from, okay, I like beginning from the previous night because everything begins with planning. So let's say you've come back from work or from school, yeah? Right. So, firstly, you need to jot down in your journal, like, what did you think about the day you just experienced? So having a journal is very important because you track yourself, right? Yes. And you also include your goals right there. Have write down in the journal or have a gratitude jar where you can drop some pieces of paper saying what you are very glad that you did that day. So, moving on from there, you can go right ahead to your closet, pick out what you want to wear the next day. You already have your schedule, you know what you're doing, and do not let anyone come and interfere with your schedule unless it's an emergency, because that is how things go wrong. If you do not plan, you plan to fail. Whatever you've planned, let no one come in between that, and let not plans just poof out of the air come from nowhere. If you aren't part of the plan, make plans to be part of the plan another day because that next day is already scheduled. That is very important. Before you sleep, know what you're doing tomorrow or the whole week. Write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the whole thing, what I'm doing. And you're gonna achieve a lot in that. So put out your clothes in accordance to the things that you are going to do. If you need 3 outfits, choose them all. Maybe is it working out, is it going for a meeting, and then later on maybe you have class or you have a get together with your friends. Lay out the outfits, the shoes, the bags. Plan yourself. Thereafter, obviously, you need to pray. You need to pray. You need to repent so that you can have a beautiful night, so that you can have beautiful dreams. So yeah, don't forget to pray. You sleep. Sleep is very important. Sleep is part of self-care. You need enough sleep, sorry. And that is about 7 hours. Yeah, depending on your schedule, but like today I slept for almost 5 hours, but I know I need to recover the time that I've lost in my sleep, so I'm gonna find some time to do that. Although, yeah, you need 7 hours, otherwise, like, just like a machine, just like your car, you need to rest, just like your phone, you need to rest, right? But that was not a good example comparing human beings to machines. But yeah, you need to rest. So after you sleep, you wake up. What do? You pray because you saw another day. Not everybody will be able to see that day. So be thankful and put your day in God's hands. Say, this is your day. It is not mine. Whatever you want to happen, let it happen as you want. May your will be done. Yes, you have planned, but God, I know your plans are better. Whatever you have, let it be. Follow your plans, and God will lead you in whatever He wants you to do. Thereafter, you can perhaps have your workout, exercise, so that you can be pumped for the day. Yeah. Yeah, so that you can be pumped for the day. Thereafter, you can take your shower, your lovely shower, and put on the amazing clothes that you laid out the previous day. And also, I forgot to mention, also pack your bag, everything that you need, because if you do it in the morning, it's so easy to forget something that you need. So thereafter, you can go and have your power breakfast. They say when you have breakfast, make sure it's so like energizing because you need that energy for the whole day. Thereafter, you can head out and do whatever you're supposed to do. And in between of your day, do remember to practice meditation. That means recognize your surrounding, you know. Just take some few minutes to just breathe, and because it's so easy to go through a day and you're not really there. Practice mindfulness, yeah. Practice literally having a relationship with someone. If you're meeting somebody, if you're talking to your colleague, if you're talking to your friend at school, if you are in a class, like, be there, listen, look, you know, be there. Don't just be on autopilot and let life pass you by. Yes, and enjoy everything that you do. Force yourself to find the good in something. Even if, like I mentioned before, your boss is so terrible, find something good in him and focus on that good. And soon enough, you have even forgotten those things. Yeah? So go through your day. Do remember to have your lunch. Do remember to have a healthy diet, because you need health. You need your life so that you can do things well. Yes. Thereafter, you can. Is there anything I'm missing? Make sure the goals that you have. Make sure you accomplish your goals. If you do not, make sure it's carried to the next day. Do not procrastinate for so long. Make sure it's carried to the next day, because if it's important, it's important. So plan your timings, your schedule. Yes. Thereafter, come back home. Yeah. Take a shower if you're taking a shower, but it's advisable to eat first, then take the shower, or whichever way that you want. And another important thing that I might have forgotten to mention is drink water. You need water. You need lots of water. So drink water, hydrate yourself, take fruits. You need to um, pump yourself, yeah? Thereafter, maybe you can watch something that is going to improve you. Is it a sermon? Is it like not watching anything? Maybe you just need some peace to yourself. And yeah, go back to journaling and the gratitude jar. And something very important I forgot to mention: in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself, I'm the queen. Tell yourself, I am the king. And remember to read a Bible verse that's going to carry you through that day, to remind you, you know, I love to read Psalm 121. So it basically says that God is with you as you go out and as you come in, and it protects you. Yeah. And remember always to repent every day or every time that you pray, because we're human. There's a lot of sinning. Those sins that you know and those sins that you do know of. So yeah, always pray. And yeah, tell yourself you are a beast. Not in that way, but I mean like in achieving. You can achieve whatever you set your mind upon. Yeah, give yourself affirmations. Tell yourself, I can do it. If you're going for a presentation, say, I'm doing this presentation and I'm gonna slay. I'm gonna kill it. I'm going to do the best presentation that has ever been done on the planet. Yes, it is achievable. It is achievable. That's basically the routine. Involve yourself in positive talk all the time. When you're just maybe traveling from one place to another, remind yourself how you are the bomb, and surround yourself with people who will be positive. To don't be with someone who's like, hey, today you look bad, and yesterday you did so bad. Do you remember how bad you did? Don't be with such amas people who are like, do you remember 5 years ago the way you used to fail? I remember. What? Stay away from such people. How dare they? Because that's not somebody who wants the best for you. I mean, even if you're failing, they should be telling you like you can be the best version of yourself. Not someone who's please. I don't even need to tell you more on that. And when it comes to money, pamper yourself. Be it maybe the weekend, maybe once a month. Take yourself out for a movie. Take yourself out for massage. Take yourself for hiking. Maybe go for a trip. You can go to a nearby place, you can go around the country, you can go internationally. Just love yourself, basically. And always remember, what you want someone to do for you, first do for yourself. Make sure you do it for yourself, so that when that person does it for you, it's just a plus. Like, it's not even really a plus, it's like, yeah, okay, but I can do it myself, so that you don't end up being desperate and so needy. Whatever you need, God can give you. God can give you. So, and being needy makes you compromise your values, so many things. So, love yourself, please. Valentine's is coming up, and most people are in relationships, most people are single. Everybody has a stand, everybody has a status. But at the end of the day, just remember, you are lovely, you are loved, you are loving, worth to receive love, and worth to give love. Um, I honestly just spoke without like looking. So let me see if there's anything that I might have forgotten. Oh yeah, I read a book. Most people in this day and age forget to read books. I honestly just started some book. I have been slacking because time. But that's a reminder that I should go and read that book. Do whatever you want to do. Is it read your favorite blogger, watch your favorite show, but remember not to spend too much time on that. Like, give yourself a short time, kindly, because this life is for you to live, not to live through the screen or to live someone else's life that you're watching. Please remember, you're an individual who is meant to live life. Now, with that said, I think I am basically done. um Let me just mention as we finish up, 5 steps to mental well-being. 5 steps, only 5. Yeah, listen to me. Connect with other people, have good relationships. Once in a while, pick out a friend or pick out a colleague. It doesn't have to, because there's some people who say they don't have friends. Pick out someone. There's obviously somebody in this world, or even your parent, your sibling. Tell them, let's go for coffee, let's go for a walk, let's go connect. We're human beings, we need to connect. You cannot be an island, even if you're an introvert. Yeah, connect with people. Learn new skills, hobbies. What do you love to do? Do you love to cook? Do you love to paint? I'm learning how to paint. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'll ever be a good painter, but I love to paint no matter how not good I am. I still love to do it. Do you love puzzles? Word search? Um, what else? Fishing. Find a hobby. Do something. Learn a new skill, learn a new language. Keep yourself busy, and that's a plus because it keeps your mind like running, so that you don't like lose. Because as you grow older, your mind decreases in capabilities, so you're making it like be able to function at per. Pay attention. Pay attention. Right now, I'm paying attention to you and how I can better people's lives. That reminds me, give to others. Don't just take. We're here to love one another, to make other people feel at home, even if you're not literally at home. There's a Bible verse that says, put others before you. Yeah, I know it's hard, but do that, because don't you remember when Jesus was on the cross and he died for our sins, and he said, forgive them because they do not know what they're doing. Can you imagine? Forgive them after everything. Being nailed on your hands, your legs, punches, spitting, terrible words. In this day and age, most people will be like, see you in court. But he said, forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they are doing. They know not what they are doing. So try. Put someone on top of you. When you are maybe sharing something and you realize, oh yeah, this piece is bigger, give the person the bigger piece. What is it going to hurt you with to give the person the bigger piece? That's just more calories. Or land. Remember Abraham? He gave a lot. If I'm not wrong, the bigger. And what did God do for him? He got everything, all the descendants, all the all your children. Count the stars. They're going to be that many. Wow. Try put somebody above you. Be physically active. Yes, that is super amazing. Now, before I go, let me just quickly search that verse if I can find it so that I can leave you with that lovely word. Put others before you love them. Google is so nice, like you can search anything. Love them verse. Yes. Okay. I'm not really sure if it's this one, but this is one. John 15:12-13. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You see that? Try. Try. And put yourself down there, because, like, what is it worth? Jesus washed the feet of his servants just to show service. I mean, and also, like, serving people will gain, like, you gain favor of those people. We don't always have to be like pride. No, let's love. Romans 12. Romans 12:3. Do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. No pride. Say no to pride. And finally, I'm sorry, I just love, I'm sure this will reach at least one person, right? Or half a person. As long as somebody hears, that's the goal. Ephesians 4:32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God has forgiven you. Amazing. Now, as I mentioned, Valentine's is coming up, and it's normally a tradition for people to make it such a fuss, such a, oh my gosh, I don't have somebody, oh my gosh, how much money am I gonna spend on my loved one? No, it's a day to love yourself and love others. And love does not just mean like romantic. Love your family, love the people who deserve, who is the person who has helped you most in your life. Obviously Christ, right? Number one. Number two, your parents, right? Don't forget your parents, please. Everybody, do not send a message to your mother and father. If they're not alive, send it to a guardian, mentor, someone who has been with you. Valentine's is not basically only just for romance. It's a day to appreciate people and show love. Yes, that is such an amazing. I think I should write that down in quotes. Sorry, Cyrus. I've just made that up. Yes, so basically that is it, guys. It was so amazing to share with you some of the tips, self-care routine. If there's anything I missed out, I'm sure you know it in your head, and you are going to incorporate it in your life so that you can perform your best. Remember to love yourself and love one another. Love the people who hate you. That's another verse, but anyway, let me not read the whole Bible here. Jesus says that you should it's said that you should hate your enemies, but I'm here to tell you, love your enemies and pray for them. And love doesn't mean you go and take them out for like lunch and be with toxic people. No, it means pray for them. That's love. So guys, there you have it. It was yet another amazing session with you. This channel is growing and I'm so excited for what the future holds. Yeah, this is the Youth Mind Space once again, where we help youth individuals maneuver through their day-to-day challenges so that they may be able to navigate through their day-to-day lives swiftly. With that said, I'm so glad to say see you on the next one. Bye bye.